A poor janitor wanted in his childhood to join a school and receive the degree of education. Due to his family's limited resources, he could not fulfill his dream, but he learned to read and write diligently. He also memorized some parts of the Holy Quran. After his marriage, Allah had blessed him with a daughter, and 2 years later, they had another daughter. His wife feared that the husband got sad and that she had given birth to 2 daughters, but the husband smiled and told her, "I am not illiterate. I memorized a lot of the Quran and the noble prophetic hadith. Before our marriage, I was touched by a hadith of the Prophet in which he says, 'Whoever has 3 daughters and he is patient, he feeds them and clothes them accordingly to his resources, these daughters will be his shield against the fire of hell on the day of judgment.' This is the reason I love my daughters and I want my third child to be a girl too." This janitor did not told his daughters about his job. He never wanted them to feel ashamed because of him, or for people to look at them with contempt as they do with him daily. Rather, he wanted his daughters to stand up before the world with confidence, and whenever his daughters asked him about his job, he told them that he was a laborer. Before returning to his house daily, he used to bath in one of the public baths so that his daughters would not know what he had been working. Days passed and Allah blessed this worker with a third daughter. He was very happy with them and decided to send them to schools that he dreamed of, and deprived himself of clothes and delicious food and all of them. Years later, before the last date of submitting the fees for his daughter's admission in university, he could not afford the university fees and could not work that day. As he sat sad next to the garbage trying to hide his tears, his colleagues looked at him, but they didn't come close to him or talk to him. He felt that he had failed in fulfilling his daughter's dream of getting admission in the university, and it was breaking his heart. He didn't not know how he will face his daughter today, and he will respond to her when she asks him about the money as soon as he enters the home. So he entered a mosque and prayed 2 rakats and supplicated before Allah, "Oh Allah, I was born a poor, and the people tried to make me believe that I am a poor man, and that poor never get anything, especially in my situation. But I did not believe them, and I told them that everything is in Allah's control, and He is the one who says, 'Be,' and it becomes. Lord, do not embrace me in front of my daughters and help me fulfill their dreams." After he left the mosque, he found his colleagues are waiting for him, and they asked him, "Do you consider us as your brothers?" And before he answers, he saw that they were offering him all of their week's earnings. When he tried refusing, they told him, "We will stay hungry all the week if it were to required, but it is important that our daughter goes to the university." The janitor started weeping and could not reject their offer. On that day, he didn't went to the salon to take the bath unlike his routine. He forgot from his joy and came back dirty, and was surprised by his daughters running to him and kissing him with the same love and affection. Years passed and his daughter graduated from the university and got appointed as an assistant. The rest of the daughters had received scholarships and were studying at the universities. His daughters did not allow him to go to work, and they took care of the expenses. One day, his daughter took him to his former place of work and held a lunch for his former colleagues. When one of them asked her why she is feeding them, she told them, "All of you stayed hungry for a week for my sake, and it is because of you that I have reached this position. So I pray to Allah that He enables me to feed you every day." The father smiled and told his colleagues, "I do not feel that I am poor anymore. How can I be poor when I have daughters like these?"
وَقُلِ اعْمَلُوا فَسَيَرَى اللَّهُ عَمَلَكُمْ وَرَسُولُهُ وَالْمُؤْمِنُونَ وَسَتُرَدُّونَ إِلَى عَالِمِ الْغَيْبِ وَالشَّهَادَةِ فَيُنَبِّئُكُم بِمَا كُنتُمْ تَعْمَلُونَ